I had always wanted to live in New York City and had the opportunity to go to Wall Street after college. And that was where I met the person who would eventually become my husband. And the relationship moved on to becoming more abusive. But there was one time we were in an argument and he became so angry that he threw a television through a wall. He threw a table through a window, and he put his fist through the door. I think I really lost my way, and I also felt so much shame because I believed the story that he would tell, which was that so many things were my fault. It becomes like a room that slowly fills with smoke, that you don't even realize that things are changing and have changed until there's so much smoke that you can't see.
I'm an alcoholic in recovery. I've been sober 11 years, but I wasn't sober when I found my way to Second Step, and I certainly wasn't sober when I met my daughter's father. I knew that there were red flags for sure, but I don't think that I knew how bad it was until I literally brought my daughter home and was holding her, and he was violent. When my daughter was about a year old, that's how long it really took for me to get to the place where I knew that I needed to do something dramatic. My daughter's father's anger was really increasing on a daily basis. His alcohol use was increasing, and we were becoming more and more vulnerable. We ended up in a shelter in Boston, and we were basically told that we had 30 days to find a longer-term place to live, which was terrifying. I remember that. Absolutely terrifying. It was like everything was on the line.
So over there I was in high school in Portugal, and I met the father of my daughters. We thought that coming here was much better for us, like for better opportunities, raising our daughter here. So we ended up coming here to live in America. So it became a very abusive relationship because he's the one who provided everything. And I have to stop going to school just to stay home to take care of my daughter because he refused to pay even daycare for her. Then I became pregnant with my second daughter. And through the whole 9 months, he just used to hit me all the time and call me stupid, especially because he spoke English and I did not. Because also he worked and I did not. The thing who really affected me a lot was because I wasn't able to speak up for myself, say what I want, do or leave to leave him. It wasn't easy because I always thought about my daughter. How can I support her? Where are we gonna live? How she's gonna eat? And because through the pregnancy, he used to hit me so often that I went to the hospital so many times. So it was really painful looking at my daughter, and I also had another one, and I'm like, I cannot even take care of my kids by myself. After that, I ended up coming to Second Step.
I even had a therapist say, you must have done something terrible to cause him to behave that way. And that created an incredible just amount of doubt in my mind. And thank goodness I shared that with a new therapist who was much more aware of domestic violence and abuse. And she found me Carol Thompson at the Second Step. It sounds dramatic, but the Second Step saved my life.
An interview was set up, and I remember it was 15 years ago, but I still remember going in the living room for the interview at Second Step, and the room was sunny. They explained about how we would have a kitchen to make our own meals in. We would have some case management. And the biggest thing is we were given a bedroom with our child. And I think having that safe space to know it was mine, every night at the end of the day, no matter what sort of the day brought, was invaluable to me. My husband had a lawyer. There was a pretty big court case that was going on. So I had legal support, which was huge. I had case management, which was really important for me. And Second Step provided me with a lot of tools. And I had to work hard. Nothing was necessarily just handed to me. What it gave to me was confidence. Second Step gave me the space to recover from the effects of that relationship and to really stay strong.
Oh, I'm a college student. That was my goal when I first came here, which is great. But also I work. I have an office job, and I'm always helping people. My older daughter, she's very, very intelligent, and Second Step helped her a lot. You know, they read books with them, they did projects with them, so they engage them in so many activities that it just, like, I think it helped her a lot. Till this day, she's really into school is important. School is important. So I'm like really proud of them. The Second Step provides you tools for you to work in your future. They give you a place to stay. That way you don't have to be homeless like I was. And they just give you hope. That's what Second Step does for people.